Welcome to the fourth annual Suit a Student, a Career and Fashion Show Experience. I'm Josh Piddington, Rowan College of South Jersey's Vice President and Chief Information Officer. And more importantly, this evening, I have the pleasure of acting as your Master of Ceremonies for this amazing event. Ordinarily, we'd be sitting in the Performing Arts Center in the Gloucester campus, but because of the pandemic, we've had to up our game. I promise this event's going to be remarkable. Some portions of the show are recorded, while other portions, like meeting our students, will take place live. Now, please note, at the end of the show, we're going to have the opportunity to actually ask our students questions. And the way that you can do that is by finding the chat button. Click that chat button or tap that chat button, depending how you're attending this evening, and send your questions in. And I promise, as long as we have time, we'll run those questions at the end of the event. Most importantly, you will experience how these amazing Brooks Brothers suits and this special program really can change a student's life. What do you say we get ready and start the show? It's my pleasure to introduce Rowan College of South Jersey's president, Dr. Frederick Keating.
Thank you, Josh. Good evening, everyone. And I guess in a very strange way, welcome to Rowan College of South Jersey. When I hear the announcement or Josh's remark that this is the fourth year for Suit a Student, it's been a remarkable journey. We never thought we'd be in this position. Normally, as said, we are in the theater having a great time and an enjoyable evening. But I think we will do same in this format. I would like to take a quick moment to acknowledge and congratulate the faculty and the staff of the Business Division led by Dean Claghorn. Dr. Claghorn has provided an exceptional service to the college with regard to the growth of the Business Division, along with Dr. Candace Rosidi, who handles our internship and our attachment to workforce. They and their staff have put this program together. Josh Piddington, who is our MC, and his staff have jumped through some hoops to make this happen in a very unique way, and we greatly appreciate their work. Once again, congratulations to Brooks Brothers, a great organization, a great company, an organization and a business that has stood by our side and continues to stand by us to support, most importantly, the students that we have at the college who are in the field of business studies, who are looking for that one-up with regard to the interview process to be able to put their resume forward. And we've learned from experience that this contribution from Brooks Brothers is really the gift that keeps giving, literally. As our students individually go through the program and are prepared, this gives them the opportunity to have that little bit of extra courage, a little bit of that extra confidence to go into the interview and into the workforce. As fractured as we are, I still think this is a critical program, and I'm glad that we've been able to save this program going through this year of pandemic involvement, and we could not have done it without Brooks Brothers. You saw on the screen, I think before we started, maybe a dozen sponsors who have been, again, with us through this entire journey. They offer their money, their support, and in many cases, their businesses to allow our students the opportunity for internship, experiential learning, as well as putting their money here to give them, again, the one step up with regard to their clothing and their personal appearance as they go into the business world. This is a critical need at a critical time. We in higher education are talking every day about how we are limited to this type of exchange, recognizing that we are now in the second semester that has impacted us. And quite frankly, we're not quite sure when, if soon, this will end. When you get into a situation like this, we don't want our students to fall behind, to park their dreams, to gap the year of study. So I think by this program tonight and the support of Brooks Brothers, our faculty, our staff, all aspects of the sponsors that are critical to keeping this program alive have come together to give our student body an experience that we feel has now grown to become a part of their educational pathway. So thanks to all. Please, as they say, enjoy the evening. I wish we were together, but we are in spirit. And with that in mind, Josh, I'll turn it back to you and let the show begin.
Thank you very much, Dr. Keating. At Rowan College, one of our kind of core guiding principles is student success. And I can really think of no two people that believe that more than Dr. Keating and Dr. Claghorn. It's now my pleasure to introduce Dr. Claghorn. She's the Dean of the Business Division, and she's also one of the founding members of the SUDA Student. Dr. Claghorn?
Thank you so much, Vice President Piddington, and thank you, President Keating. And thank you all for joining us for this event tonight. This is our fourth SUDA Student, as President Keating said, and it was established to prepare students for the workforce. And it's only possible because we all believe that, that it's our job to prepare students for their future. We provide certainly excellence in academics, and we want to do more. So tonight you're going to see the end result of the program, the fashion show, which is a process that starts all the way back in November each year with an advertisement for applicants. We collect applications and the participants are notified in December and January. We have a kickoff meeting with Brooks Brothers personnel who begin to explain to the students how you create a wardrobe and select clothing that fits your career. Then each participant is hosted at a Brooks Brothers store location and provided with a customized shopping experience. Everybody wants that, right? Something that's just for you, an outfit which reflects your personality and your career choice. So why do this program in the pandemic? Well, first and most importantly, to honor the accomplishments of these amazing students. They were selected in a competitive process, and only 14 were selected from both campuses and all of our academic divisions. There's also one RCSJ employee who was selected and sponsored by our chapter of the American Association for Women in Community Colleges. And secondly, second reason is to celebrate our success. President Keating reminded of that to us today. We had a virtual town hall meeting with our faculty and staff, and he reminded us that we are here to be in service to our students. And it's our responsibility to celebrate success. That's what motivates us to move forward. And these students and our staff deserve to have these accolades shown and spotlighted. And I'm sure you're going to be uplifted by what you see tonight. So all of you who registered were sent some links and a program. If you have that, you might want to take out a copy. There's also, I believe, a copy in the chat link of the program if you'd like to look at it, because I think that we need to thank a few people for making this possible, because without their generous donations, we could not do this. So I'd like to first spotlight, of course, our foundation. They've given us the architecture to be able to provide this program. So thank you, Cody Miller, and all the members of our foundation and our Board of Trustees who believe that this program is worth pursuing. Then, of course, there are the individual corporations and individual sponsors that have made this possible. Anthony Belia from Belia, the entire Brooks Brothers staff who you're going to meet shortly, Michael Jerome and Dr. Carol Sabatich, the administration of Gloucester County Institute of Technology, Lisa Carney from the Gloucester County Chamber of Commerce, Mike Pelosi from HFM Investment Advisors, William Hoffman of Hoffman Exterminating, Peter Caprillion of Inspira, Lisa Marina of Jefferson Health, Lorraine Canas of Food Sciences Corporation, Laura Bishop for Laura Bishop Communications, our own faculty, professors, Marlene Laglisi, Mary Melanconico, Danielle Morganti, Carrie Kelly from Paulsboro Refining Company, Tim Gwim from PCH Technologies, Donna Olson from Republic Bank, Kathy Esser from Rothman Animal Hospital, Dr. Susan Lerman from the Rowan University Rohr College of Business, Ken Barnshaw from South Jersey Federal Credit Union, John Ryder, who represents the Student Veterans of America on our campus, Dr. Robin Weinstein, who is the chair of human resources at Wilmington University and one of our adjuncts, and Dr. Kathy Kennedy Radijak, the dean of the Wilmington University School of Business. All of these people certainly make this program possible. And then there are a cast of what really, I guess, is hundreds who bring everything else together, chief among them being Dr. Candace Rossetti, who was mentioned earlier, and Davon Dixon, who are on the call tonight. Our Information Technology Department, under the leadership of Vice President Pittington, who you just met, the actual show was filmed one student at a time. We were socially conscious, and the end product is going to amaze you. And that piece was assembled by Joel Davidson, who is also on the call tonight, and I know you're going to feel he did an incredible job, along with Dan McCormick and his staff, who are right now making this webinar possible. So you know that Brooks Brothers is the retail organization that helped us to create SudaStudent, and they've been with us since 2016. Tonight we have 3 members of the Brooks Brothers team with us: Gabrielle Moore, the store manager of the Promenade at Sagemore; Fernando Arroyo, who is the store manager of the Gloucester Premium Outlet store; and new to the SudaStudent team, Philip Costin, the district manager. So I'm going to take this opportunity to ask Gabrielle and Fernando about their experience. And I'm going to throw out a question. Why does Brooks Brothers feel that SudaStudent is important?
I'll take that. Thank you, Dr. Flagthorn. SudaStudent is important to Brooks Brothers because, like you, we believe in the power of community-supported business. It's been a head-spinning year for all of us, but we believe we can adapt to the recent challenges by tapping into the community to gain support and continued growth. Our Brooks Brothers stores have now reopened, and we're excited to reconnect, reactivate, and re-engage with our passionate community to celebrate what matters most, the amazing recipients of SudaStudent.
Thank you, Gabrielle. And we appreciate you being with us through the whole journey of the years and through the pandemic. Even at times with your stores being closed, Gabrielle and her staff personally drove the suits over and made this possible tonight. So thank you for going above and beyond. So what have you learned from the students? Because you have met them personally and worked with them.
I'll take that one. This is actually my second year of doing SudaStudent, and having to deal with so many customers and so different variations. I got to meet all the students and all the people as part of the organization individually and see their individual character and what I took from that and how I could build the beginning steps of a wardrobe. I gave them the one look, but then also the information. So it's just the individual character, though they're all going into different fields. There's so many different possibilities. It just shows that they were all willing to learn, but also their individuality added to that experience.
Thank you. And certainly what you've done goes much beyond just a one outfit event. As we said, it's a process. You've taught them how to build a wardrobe. We all need that information, and some of us find it out years later. So thank you so much, and thank you for making this event a success every year. So let's begin. Audience members, please know that we welcome your participation. Remember that Vice President Pittington suggested that you can submit your questions via chat, because at the end, you're going to talk to our students. They're here, the students that were part of SudaStudent. So they're going to be live on the chat. So please submit your questions and we'll take them at the end. With that, it gives me great pleasure to introduce SudaStudent 2020, narrated by Fernando Arroyo. Please enjoy.
My name is Anthony Hairston, and my field of study is film, theater, and drama. I've always been into the arts. Ever since I was younger, I've done music, and I was more of those theatrical musicians. So once I performed my music, I noticed I used to put action to my words. So that's what got me into film, theater, and drama. A new suit would benefit me, especially from Brooks Brothers, because like I said, it'll make a statement. And with Brooks Brothers, a larger statement. It'll pretty much give me that boost of confidence after getting tailored and getting my style figured out. I'll have more of an image. Oh, well, the experience with Miss Gabrielle, that was phenomenal. Everything went smoothly. I feel like we were eye to eye. I pretty much explained to her who I am, and she took that and she directed me to different stops. She really spoiled me. So I felt special. I felt really good.
And here we have Anthony. He's actually one of our sports coats that's actually crafted from 100% woven wool. It's actually from Italy as well. It's a region fit, so it's nice slimming to the body. He's actually also highlighting our Advantage chinos, easily flexible pant that can go with anything. Like other looks, we wanted to do a little pop of color, so you see that they're highlighting the burgundy. Think about other accessories as well. This jacket, this print can go with denim. It can go with other different kinds of colors of chinos, and always think about the accessories that you can pair with that. As you can see, he's highlighting the nice pop of color in the shoe, in the brown. Always think maybe you want to add something to it to give a little bit of character, but we never want to go too far outside of the box, showing your charisma, but just not screaming it. Walk into that interview wanting this job, making your presence known. Thank you, Anthony.
My name is Brianna Pellegrino, and my field of study is nutrition and dietetics. My original degree was in culinary and pastry arts, but I wasn't happy with that route of my career, so I tried to find the best combination of my love for food with higher education and fell into nutrition and dietetics. A job specifically that I want with that degree would be a registered dietitian, so that way I could help people who have bad relationships with food or who are navigating new diagnoses of like diabetes or high blood pressure. So I can combine my culinary education to help them change their lifestyle into fitting their new diagnosis. Someone in that profession would dress comfortably, but still professional. I was fitted at the Gloucester County Brooks Brothers. I've never had someone walk around the store with me and be like, this would look great on you, this color would look good on you. I felt so important, but it was nice. It was eye-opening, and now I have all those little tricks to go shopping on my own with. I'll know it's perfect for me. I'll know it was tailored towards my body. It fits me how it should. It's not for anybody else, so I can put it on and be confident that I know everything's in place, I know everything looks good, and I don't have to worry about matching an outfit when I go in for an interview. So it can be one less stress walking in.
And here we have Brianna. She's actually featuring our pinstripe shirt dress. Nice piece that's been coming out recently in a lot of looks. We decided to go with the pinstripe just to give links to the body and add height. We gave a little bit of character on that belt, highlighting that small little pop of color. Brianna wants to go into the field of being a nutritionist, dietitian as well, so it gives nice inviting feel to the customer, knowing that it doesn't always have to be in a suit. They can actually go in there and feel comfortable with her discussing what their eating habits are and everything like that. Think about that when you're picking out outfits for your looks. You want something that's inviting to the person who you're conversing with, being an interviewee or a potential client. And again, like I said, we highlighted it with a nice little pop of color. You can bring that in with a nice accessory handbag as well. Thank you so much, Brianna.
I'm Laura Easter, and I'm studying psychology. I've been a stay-at-home mom for 11 years, so I wanted to really get back out there and follow my dream of my career working in psychology and going for my degree. I've always had a passion towards psychology, just wanting to help other people. That passion of seeing someone struggle and then knowing that you can help them and see them live happy. that's something that I really enjoy. RCSJ has been a really good fit for me because of working with the student veterans and working with Terry Germano. So we participate in doing the fundraising and we do a lot of events here on campus for the student veterans. It's really helped pull me in a little bit so that I can utilize some of my psychology training and things that I'm learning and working with veterans. Just being around to be able to help them and talk to them and understand what they're going through is really important to me.
And here we have Laura. She's actually showing off her nice boucle jacket. Add a classic preppy vibe to your look with the chic check boucle jacket. It's actually crafted from luxury Italian cotton blend wool. This is a cropped topper, features bright white trim and a jewel neckline, gleaming gold tone buttons embossed with our iconic fleece emblem. The dress is a perfect choice from a desk-to-date dressing. Ultra versatile dress is crafted from soft, flattering ponte knit, which is a good stretch fabric, comfortable, and finished with a flirty flounced hem. This sweet silhouette features a jewel neckline, cap sleeve, and a defined waist, a concealed back zip closure, and shaping darts at the bust and the back. It actually gives a great vibe and great versatile look, worn as separates and also together. Thank you so much, Laura.
My name is Luis Coelho and I'm studying business. I born in business world. My father created his own business. My mom worked for someone. Always I had like that taste of stock market, which I already invest. And real estate is all business. Two things for me keep me to choose finance as my major. Well, I'm from Portugal. I didn't tell yet, but I'm from Portugal. The coach in our college asked me if I accept to come to this college to play soccer. Rowan South Jersey, the last 3 or 4 years, never won a game, so we came here to do history. It was pretty challenging because we didn't know the team, and in 1 month we need to put the team together to start playing. It was pretty good, like we get to the final of playoffs, unfortunately we lost in the final of playoffs, but it was a pretty good experience. It was very, very good. This suit would help me because the brand is amazing. I felt amazing. I called my parents. I said, Mom, I win a suit. And she said, a suit? How? I entered in the program. I received like the top ones. Like everyone in my family was like staring at me in the phone and saying, congratulations, I'm happy for you. Amazing. It was funny. It was funny.
Hello, Anthony.
How are you, Josh?
I'm doing well, my friend. You are looking sharp tonight. I got to tell you.
Thank you so much.
I gotta get me some Brooks Brothers. You're really looking good. So tell me, Anthony, why did you decide to apply for the Student program?
Well, initially, my first year at Rowan of Gloucester County, I applied because I just wanted to add to my creative resume. And once I didn't get selected, I asked, why didn't I get selected? And they told me pretty much about what makes you qualify, such as your grades and pretty much your year you're in as well. So I went to the Brooks Brothers Student event later that month, and I seen how amazing it was, and I knew I wanted to do it again. And the next time I applied, it was more than just to add to my resume. I had something to work toward. Like I said, they told me what makes me qualified, and pretty much I had to excel. So the fact that I excelled, I felt like I'm gonna do this again. I'm gonna apply again. And once I applied, I was so excited that I got accepted.
So Anthony, you have any advice for students in the future who might think about applying for this program?
If I were to give any advice to anyone about applying for this program, it would just be, excel. I mean, like I said, I came into it blind, but now that excel, do the best you can. But always have that confidence. But the suit does give you a little bit more confidence. But yeah, just excel. Try your best.
Yeah, I once had someone say to me, a good suit's kind of like a suit of armor. Just, it makes you feel a little more secure when you're out there. And, just seeing you in your kind of clip of walking across the stage, I think it's given you even more, it's made you even more confident, I think.
Oh, yes. Yeah, thank you. It was just a comfortable environment. and Dean Claghorn was a awesome MC. So thank you to them.
All right, thank you, Anthony. Let's see some more students.
My name is Lisa Jackson, and I'm the HR Management Program. I've been in the workforce for 20 years, so I decided to go back to college because I feel like I haven't found what I want to be when I grow up. I haven't figured out what I want to do. I've had lots of jobs, but I haven't had a career that makes me feel fulfilled. Having the stigma associated with not having a degree is hard. You can't get anywhere, you can't go anywhere. So I decided to come back to school because it was the right time to do it. Even though I still work full-time, I go to school online full-time, and I felt like now was the time to set myself up to be whatever it is that I need to be. I heard about Student on the RCSJ website. When I heard that I was accepted, I didn't believe it. So when I got the email, I was really excited and very, very much in disbelief. The new suit that I picked out is a little bit different, and the accessories that go with it are absolutely phenomenal. First off, I feel so confident when I wear it. I put it on, and after 2 hours of trying on everything that they had in the store, I kept going back to this one and knowing it was the right one for me. I think that it's going to help me look and feel professional and ready to take on not only the day, but whatever comes after. So a meeting after hours, greeting other people that I have to hang out with after work time in order to network and be together with people. I think that this outfit is really going to help me with that.
And here we have Lisa. Meet your new favorite desk-to-date dress. Cast in a vibrant hue, this ultra-flattering dress features pretty ruffles at the shoulders and a hem for a fresh, feminine feel. Crafted from a rich stretch wool blend and finished with a jewel neckline, flattering princess hems, and a nipped-in waistline, very classic V-back and a concealed back zip closure. Easy dress that can be paired up with a jacket on top if you wanted to. Desk to date, daytime to nighttime, great look. It's going to be able to go with any field that you go into. Consider pairing this up with some nice accessories. We went with nice navy pieces. Doesn't always have to be a black. Add a little color there if you want to. Thank you so much, Lisa.
My name is Victoria Lochran. I'm a senior at GCIT for engineering. I was asked by GCIT, I was called down to the guidance office and said, hey, we have this really cool opportunity for you. Do you want to be part of Student? And I said, hold on, I have to go ask my parents. And then I emailed them and said, yes, I'd be willing to do it because it's such a great opportunity that I'm very honored and thankful that my school asked me to do it. I am going to Loyola University, Maryland to study chemistry with a writing minor. So having a suit that's going to prepare me now as like a senior and then going to be a freshman in college, if I do research at Loyola, then having to present my research. It's also a really good outfit for when I'm done college and going to get my job. I know that I have something that I don't need to go, oh my God, what am I going to wear? All I have to do is apply, show up, I've got an outfit. Hardest part is going to be that interview, not worrying about what I need to wear. And so that's going to help me fit the part and know that I look professional, that I look like I'm ready, I look the part, but I also have the skills to back it up.
And here we have Victoria. Victoria is also showing the fact that we don't always have to wear a suit. As you can see, she's actually wearing our window pane navy blazer. It's actually a little bit of a thicker fabric, so it has some nice winter weight, but can also be worn during the summer. Think about when you're looking for pieces, you always want to make sure that it's just not one time of the year that you can wear. We paired this up with a pair of very versatile chinos with a little bit of stretch in there so you don't have to feel uncomfortable, and with a classic white French cuff shirt underneath. So it doesn't always have to be a dressed up piece. You can always go with the classics. When looking for pieces, just make sure this navy piece is going to be able to go with chinos. Can be worn with gray pants, can be worn with navy pants if you wanted to. Because of the fact that the jacket has a nice print to it, it's easily going to be going with everything. Chinos, everybody thinks they're just for a casual look. They can be dressed up if you want them to be. Just the way that you feel in them and how you present yourself in them, especially walking into that interview. Thank you, Victoria.
My name is Sasha Valley, and my field of study is criminal justice.
for a specific career, I do want to be a crime scene investigator, but I am open to anything along the way. Honestly, when I was young, I was like a rebel, you can say. So I was like a juvenile delinquent. And then like when I got pregnant at 15, I decided like my life had to change. And I don't know, just the studies called. So I'm going for it. I'm gonna be the first to graduate in my family, and I think that just gives me a lot of confidence. And I'm just very determined. Like, I'm not doing this for myself, which I am, but not as much. Everybody has struggles in life, but my struggles growing up were like really hard, and I just don't want that for my kids. So if I say I'm doing something, I'm doing something. Like recently I decided I want to enlist like a year ago, and everybody's like, oh, but you got 4 kids, how are you gonna do it? And I'm just like, it's gonna happen. Like, I don't stop. Like, I'll find another way, but I want it, I'm going for it. Just whatever I see in the closet, I just grab it and go. I'm usually in a rush. I'm just like picking whatever the kids are yelling, and I'm like, oh, whatever. I'm usually wearing like slacks or even the leggings because that's just the easiest thing. The guy that helped us was Fernando, and there's just a lot of things about styling that you don't consider. I didn't know like how a shirt should fit, basically. I didn't know all that. It just made me feel like I could do this. Like, you know, I could dress like this every day, and I could just go out and just be professional about it.
And here we have Sasha, also highlighting the fact that you don't always have to have a full suit. Men have that option, and so do ladies. Sasha's actually sporting our classic navy gold button blazer that should be in every wardrobe. We have it paired up with a nice pair of gray suiting pants with a nice little bit of character on the shirt, nice window pane shirt. Pieces like this can be worn as separates, can be worn together and accentuated with a nice scarf piece or a nice piece of necklace if you wanted to, just to show that you're adding character to the piece and giving yourself a little bit of dimension. With all, like I said, with all the other pieces, it can be worn as separates as well. Pieces that should be in every single wardrobe in whatever field you're going into. I know that Sasha is going into forensics and crime investigation, so it's a great look to go in there, especially in a field that doesn't always have to be with a suit. Thank you, Sasha.
Hello, Lisa.
Hi, Josh. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you doing this evening?
I'm okay.
Glad to hear it. Lisa, tell us something that you learned about yourself as a participant in this program.
Yeah, so I learned that I'm stronger and more capable than I give myself credit for. I've learned, I've never had a formal leadership role with any of the organizations I've ever worked for. And while I've always tried to project my confidence and leadership qualities, they've never been fully recognized. I've always felt deficient in education and kind of lacking in professional appearance. So since my first fitting of this absolutely lovely suit dress from Brooks Brothers, I've totally felt empowered. And since returning to work in person, I've made it my goal to dress more professionally, which has led me to projecting, more professional air. More often now than before, I definitely see myself as intelligent, capable leader in situations where others are looking for guidance. And I haven't undergone any real fundamental changes other than to tap into the potential that was kind of hidden by my own insecurities. And being chosen for this program gave me that confidence to realize my worth.
That's awesome. I mean, you said it during your piece too. Having a great outfit just helps to breed confidence. And
yeah,
I don't know about everybody else, but I'm seeing that tonight. I have no doubt. Let me ask you a fun question. What was your favorite part of this experience?
Ooh, the sales clerk that helped me out was, she was just such a hoot because I really did not know how to dress myself. I'm kind of a casual person. I'm a runner. And so if it's not just a pair of running shorts and a tank top, it's usually not kind of in my wheelhouse. So she was so patient with me. So I have to say the best part would probably be somebody walking me around and saying, no, you should try this. No, I want you to give this a whirl. It was a lot of fun.
That's great. It always is nice to have somebody kind of just giving you that attention and saying, this is what we recommend. This will probably go well with your kind of complexion or whatnot. So thank you so much. Congratulations. And again, you're breeding confidence today. Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you.
That's awesome. All right. Let's see some more students.
My name is Joseph Zachary Rauer. I go by my middle name, which is Zach, and I'm a psychology major here at Rowan. And then I decided to do the Rowan 3-in-1 program. So my plan is to double major in psychology and political science at Rowan, which I get there. Like if you knew my backstory, like if we had hours to talk, like I could tell you how like at a certain point in my life, I had very high expectations for my schooling and like I just fell off for a lot of different reasons. You know, I work 8 hours a day, you know, I have a house and a wife and a kid now. And then really through the persistence of my wife, who is just tenacious, she got me to go back and she has been there every step of the way. She edits all my papers. She's the reason I've stuck here. When older students see these things, like maybe they're not so keen on signing up for them. I think I just saw it and it's like, you know what? I'm an older student. I'm signing up for this. I was like, I want to see what happens. You know, but after I did it, I really reflected that like, this is just something I can do that my son can see when he gets older, that'll be somewhere in this school forever, that shows that like this guy was here and he did a job that made him worthy to get to that program. I hope that somebody sees me up there and they're like, you know what, I'm gonna do something at school so that I can feel more a part of what's going on there. Having the suit is gonna allow me to see a job rec or a posting, and kind of in conjunction with my education here, like I know that I'm building a resume with each class I take. This is just part of that resume. Like having a suit is like having another class. It is just gonna give me confidence when I go into that job interview. When you feel good about yourself, you're able to accomplish really amazing things.
And here we have Zach. He's actually featuring another navy pinstripe suit. As you can see, we have that on a couple different looks. There's a classic look that's gonna go with every single occasion. We paired it up with a nice window pane shirt. Doesn't always have to be that solid color, that classic piece that should be in your wardrobe. Pair it up with a nice shirt that you wanted to have a little bit of character, have a little bit of print to it. Highlighting a nice light blue tie. With suits like this, you have most of the time, you have the option of being able to wear black or brown. Common theme in the evening, making sure you're able to wear this with multiple pieces and multiple options, just not that one look that you can only wear one time. We did want to pair it up with a nice different classic shoe. It doesn't always have to be a lace up. As you can see, he has a nice pair of loafers on as well, highlighting the fact that you don't always have to wear black. You can do a nice brown shoe as well to give charisma. Thank you, Zach.
My name's Kira Franklin, and my field of study here at RCSJ is Business Administration. My plans after Rowan College is to transfer to Rowan University for the Supply Chain and Logistics program. And then with that being said, I'm also involved and/or found the opportunity to do the intern scholarship program, and now I'm interning at the Department of Economic Development in West Effort. There's a lot of opportunity, so when the faculty here says that they're here for you and support you and there's so much opportunity out there for you, they're being serious. My freshman year, I saw flyers for Student and it got me very interested. Like, I wanted to be in it. I wanted to be a part of it, and I think it's crazy that I'm sitting in this chair doing this interview right now. I have everything else that I feel like I need. This suit will help me it'll be the cherry on the top. Looking like I know what I'm doing and looking professional will just make me feel even more confident and allow me to feel my best and be able to do my best.
And here we have Kira highlighting our navy pinstripe suit made from great Italian stretch wool. Everybody thinks in a suit it's going to be uncomfortable. Nowadays, a lot of fabrics are coming out where it's going to be considered very comfortable to wear. It has built-in stretch to these pieces and made out of great Italian wool. Like the other suits that we've done, navy is going to be a great color that's going to go with a lot of different options. And because it's a nice deep navy, it's going to be able to be paired up with a whole bunch of different things. Always make sure that when you're looking for pieces, again, it's something that's going to be versatile and can be used in other occasions. You can accentuate this up with a couple different pops of color if you want. We've already seen red, you've seen yellow as well. Here we have a nice white blouse, classic piece, just can be paired up. Walk into that interview and land that job. Thank you, Kira.
My name's Donald Dalbo, and my field of study is computer graphic arts. I chose that major because growing up I was really good at other parts of art, like sketching, drawing, stuff like that. I always thought it would be cool to work in the movie field or maybe with video games, but I found out there's a lot of cool stuff that you can do, because right now we're learning how to do like animated mobile games and stuff like that. My family does probably the most make me feel confident because they're very supportive. I definitely wouldn't be where I am right now in the college aspect of school without them. You have to have a good style when you're going into like interviews and stuff like that, because if I went into a business casual environment for an interview and wore shorts and a tank top, I don't think I would get the job, no matter how friendly or qualified I was. Fernando is the one that took care of me, and it was kind of cool to walk around, get a feel for it. He gave me a lot of pointers on what goes with what and stuff like that, so I have a better understanding of like how to pick out a suit in the future.
And here we have Don. He's actually coming representing a different style of look. Don actually wanted to go with the option of doing a sport coat. Right here we have our micro window plane gray sport coat, easily matchable with a whole bunch of different options, be it brown or be it black. Don wanted to go with nice blue colors. As you can see, we have our classic striped tie, a classic look that's going to go with everything that you have. Always consider that you might not want always to go out of the box. You can always be classic and still be up to date. It has a little bit of a print in the shirt as well, just to get a little bit of oomph, and then just to tie it off, a nice little pocket square to give off some color. Always consider the fact that you don't always have to do a suit, and this jacket is going to be able to be worn with a whole bunch of different options, including the pants as well. Thank you so much, Don.
Hi, Kira.
Hi, Josh. How are you?
I'm doing well. How are you this evening?
Fantastic.
It's good to hear. So, Kira, when do you plan to wear your new suit?
I plan to wear my suit for multiple occasions, actually. Interviews being number one, obviously, but this also includes any business atmosphere I find myself in, such as school leadership events, business conferences and meetings, and my internship whenever the county decides to open and lift all the restrictions on that up. Also, I feel like I'll wear it whenever I feel it's appropriate to look the best and feel my best. So being well dressed for an interview is not just my finish line at all, actually. I want to make it my lifestyle. So, I mean, if you're living that extra mile, all you're going to do is excel, like Anthony said previously. So my goal is to express my ambition and my understandings of dressing to impress, and that's what I've learned through this program.
Well, I must say, I think you are dressing to impress this evening. Let me ask you this. What advice would you give to future students?
Take advantage of opportunity and don't doubt yourself or put anything in your head to make you not want to do something. So if you're into liberal arts, if you're into business, if you're into physical science to begin with, do what you feel is best for you. And get out of your comfort zone, because if you get out of your comfort zone, that's where you see most progress, which I've learned hard and easy way. But I like it, so
right?
Yeah.
And just one final question. What was your favorite part of this experience?
My favorite part was walking across the stage, actually, because I feel like any other person my age anyway, going through school, working, having a lot of stress on their mind constantly, I learned and felt that as soon as I got on that stage and knew that there was a camera rolling out in the distance, I don't know what happened, but my mind was so blank and clear, and I just did what I had to do, and I really, really took very much pride in it.
It showed. It really did.
Yeah,
Congratulations.
Thank you.
Thank you. And let's go see some more students.
My name is Gino Barone, and I am a business administration major. I chose RCSJ because it gave me the opportunity to start college in high school. I got accepted to Rowan College when I was 14 years old. I am graduating this May with my associate's degree at 16 years old, and I'm planning to go to Rowan University to get my master's in finance and graduate hopefully at 19 years old. The experience I've had at RCSJ has been amazing, and I couldn't ask for anything more. I was very excited that I got accepted to participate in Student Student. I thought it was an awesome opportunity to grow and expand my knowledge of business attire. I think a new suit would benefit me by showing the future employers that I'm ready for the job, and I'm definitely job ready.
And here we have Gino sporting our ever so classic navy suit. Whenever you look in your wardrobe, there's a couple colors that you should always have in there. A gray, a black, and always, always a navy suit. With this look right here, we actually want to highlight that you can do strong pops of color. Gino wanted a nice little pop there, so we decided to go with yellow accessories to go with the nice blue shirt that he's wearing underneath there as well. We've always talked about in the other looks as well that you can do outside of the box and think about that as well. But always remember, a classic is a classic for a reason. Navy is going to be great for any occasion that you have, walking into interviews, walking in with your first clients, into your first job. Something that's always going to be a staple, and it's going to last forever. Colors like this navy are going to be easily matchable with other colors as well that you can do with gray and black and still be able to do a whole bunch with. Thank you so much, Gina.
My name is Ashley Johnson, and I'm currently studying business administration. My mom actually owns her own business. I actually changed my major from biological science to business administration after working for her business for a little bit, and I found out that I really loved the business administration aspect of things. So actually, I was on my laptop one night when I found out about Student Student. When I found out I was accepted, I was really shocked. I got a message one night from one of my professors, and she was like, "Congrats!" And I was like, "Oh my gosh, like, what are you talking about?" And I checked my email and I got it, and I was just like screaming. Like, I told my parents, and they're like, "Oh my gosh," and I'm like, "I'm so excited for you." So yeah, I was definitely really excited. So when I got fitted at Brooks Brothers, I was given the option to kind of just choose an outfit that really would fit my profession, but also who I am as a person. And I think that's one of the most important things, is definitely staying true to who you are when you dress professionally. So it went really well. I found an outfit, and when I put it on, I really felt like I would be prepared for my future career.
And here we have Ashley. She's actually showing off one of our Sag Posen olive tweed wool suits. He designs a good amount of our women's collection. As you can see in the jacket, it has a nice 3-button stance. Gives length to the body, makes you look taller, much more presentable when you're walking into the interview, giving your presence known. We actually highlighted this, wanted to highlight the skirt option, and we have a couple young ladies already doing the pant just to show there are versatilities in suits. Don't always think that you have to do a pant. You want to do a skirt, you can do a skirt. Just a simple classic shirt underneath, showing a little bit in the sleeve. Like we've highlighted in other looks as well, you want to walk in there wanting that job, knowing what you want from the business, knowing what you can add to that, and your clothes is just that little bit at the end that you can do to that. Thank you so much, Ashley.
My name is Anissa Parker, and I am a business administrations major here at RCSJ. I'm an entrepreneur right now, so I like business, and I'm not sure if I want to branch off into other fields of business or just stay in entrepreneurship. I was very excited when I found out that I was a part of Student Student, because I knew that it was going to not only give me a new suit, but also give me the chance to land a new job or an internship. Style is important to me because I think that it shapes your personality, it shows who you are and what you can bring and offer. So the new suit will benefit me when I start a new career, because it will give me a confidence that I didn't have before, and it will help me like fake it till I make it and play the part.
And here we have Anissa. She's actually showing off another classic suiting option that we have. This is actually our navy pinstripe suit. Does come also in an option. Think about it wearing with a skirt as well, but we decided to do the trouser today. And with the same thing as we did with other pieces, it's going to be able to show highlights of color, or you can stay with your traditional colors. Here we decided to highlight the burgundy option, and we wanted to show that so you can see you can actually match the jacket underneath if you wanted to, or you can just pair it up as separates. We want to, again, just add some color, some option, but again, never wanting to go too far outside of the box, especially when you're interviewing. You want to make sure that you're walking in wanting the job, just not screaming by any means. Think about some accessories that you can place with this. Anissa is highlighting a scarf that you can wrap around the head. Think about with accessories, things that can go with these options are very, very easy. Always think about what else you can do with it. Thank you, Anissa.
My name's Allison Sorbello. My field of study is behavioral neuroscience. The reason I chose this was I knew I wanted to help people. I knew I wanted to do research. I knew I wanted to make a difference. And I went to Montclair State University in North Jersey. That's where I got my bachelor's. And needing to go back to get my graduate, I wanted to get some more classes. And RCSJ was just a perfect fit. My ultimate goal would definitely be becoming a clinical neuropsychologist. So getting a PhD is the next step. Ideally working in a hospital setting as like a consultant, and then having a research lab to do sort of Alzheimer's / neurodegenerative disorders. Just looking like I know what I'm talking about is the first step. It's definitely going to be a huge benefit. It's going to set me apart, and the suit's definitely going to put me above. I was so excited when I heard I was accepted. Excited because it's one step closer to where I want to be as far as getting an interview for grad school. I was very excited.
And here we have Allison. She's actually sporting our classic gray suiting piece. Always a great jacket and a pair of matching trousers to go with. A simple look to go with anything in your wardrobe. She has the jacket right now highlighting our purple gingham shirt, just to add a little bit of character. Nothing outside of the box by any means, just a little bit to spruce up. This option does come obviously easily matchable with a skirt as well. Great for interviewing. It's going to go with a whole bunch of different colors. Even these pieces can be worn as separates. Whenever you're investing in pieces, you want to make sure that you're getting something that is just not for one occasion. You want something that's going to go with a whole bunch of different things. And a great thing about a gray is it will easily match with black, and it's easily going to match with brown as well. And with whatever color you wear underneath, it'll go great as well. Thank you, Allison.
Hi, Gino.
Hello, how are you?
I am doing well. How about you this evening?
Very good.
I bet you're looking really sharp in that suit. I like the extra yellow you have there. It's very nice.
Thank you.
So, Gino, what would you tell other students about this program?
I would tell them that Student is an amazing opportunity and program that enhances your knowledge on professional attire and helps you prepare for the workforce. And it really gets you ready for that interview.
Gino, did you think you'd get selected for the program when you applied?
I was hoping I would get selected, but when I found out that I got selected, I was very surprised. I got that email and I was so excited. And then I had an awesome opportunity and it was very cool.
What was your favorite part of this experience?
I think definitely going to that Brooks Brothers store and picking out that suit and having that personalized experience with the Brooks Brothers representative.
All right. Well, Gino, like I said, you're looking very sharp tonight. Congratulations on getting accepted. And I think we've got one more student.
Thank you.
My name is Sarah Holtz. I am a team coordinator for the Business Studies Division here at RCSJ. I'm also the secretary for the AAWCC, which is the American Association for Women in Community Colleges. Well, when I started working in higher education, I realized that this is where my passion is. I love being in higher education. I love the students and the staff and faculty. One of my main career choices is to become a full-time professor teaching sociology. I am involved in the American Association for Women in Community Colleges, or AAWCC. I became involved when I first started here at RCSJ a few years ago, and I became their secretary. And it is an organization that has really opened my eyes to mentorship and women and being together and really using this organization to move forward in our professional development. And I was given an opportunity from the AAWCC to apply for Student Student for them to sponsor me. And I took that opportunity up. When I heard that I was accepted for Student Student as an actual model, it was unbelievable. And now that I'm here, I'm still kind of, I don't really know what to do, and I'm excited for it. I feel that this suit that I'm going to receive from Brooks Brothers will help me succeed by giving me the confidence that I need, and it will allow me to feel confident in my own skin. As a plus-size woman, it is harder to find suits that are fitted just for my body, that aren't tight in one area or loose in another area. So finding a suit that's actually fitted just to me will allow me to move on in my career.
And now we have Sarah highlighting another classic look, very classic navy pinstripe suit. With the other suits that we've done, navy is a strong color. You don't always have to go with black. You can put a little charisma in there and then pair it up with different options. As you can see, Sarah wanted to go with some nice classic neutral handbag that can go from daytime to nighttime very easily. Jackets and suiting separates that come with prints or patterns can be worn as separates as well. Always make sure that pieces like this are not just going to be having to be paired together. You can go to different events with this, different interviewing. Think about some colors that you want to place with this. You can go with whites, soft navies, soft blues. When you're going into that working field, it's a vibe that you can give off with just a full suit, but also know that you're going to be able to pair this up with other pieces afterwards. Thank you, Sarah.
Hi, Sarah.
Hi, Josh.
How are you doing this evening?
I'm doing good, thank you.
You look wonderful.
Thank you.
I got to tell you, I'm so glad that Rowan College's chapter of the American Association for Women in Community Colleges decided to do this and actually sponsor members. It's just been a great change to this program. Like I said, we continue to evolve the SUTA student program, and it's just been a great change. Tell me, how has participating in SUTA student benefited you in your role as a team coordinator and a member of Rowan College of South Jersey?
Well, as a team coordinator in my position, I've done things through the background of students. So I've seen it from the beginning and how it came together with the students. I never realized what the students actually went through until I became one of the participants in the event. So I feel that the suit really is fitted to me like I wanted it to be, and it's helping me in my career so I can have a little bit more professional stylist. I can also have a little more finesse in my professional career. So as a team coordinator, it showed me what the students go through, and it also shows me what the confidence I need in order to move forward or advance also as a team coordinator.
What was your favorite part of this experience?
My favorite part would probably be the walk, like everyone says. It's the scariest thing you can possibly do. It doesn't seem scary when you're watching it and someone else is standing in the background, but when you actually do it, it's really awesome. It's a good experience to have.
It's always nerve-wracking when all eyes are on you, right? I mean, it is, but at the same time, you and all of the students that are in this program just did a phenomenal job. So congratulations. I'm going to open this up to some Q&A now for all of the students. But before I do that, there was a question that came in, and I'm going to give this question to Philip, put you on the spot, Philip. What advice would you give to others about finding their style and what looks good on them?
My advice would be to follow what makes you feel good. It's about how you feel when you look in the mirror. Does it represent what you feel in your heart and your soul? What you put on your body has to reflect what's inside your spirit. So make sure that it captures what you feel and what you think, because it's a representation of you. That's very important.
Thank you, Philip. I knew I picked the right person to give that question to. Now, unfortunately, because of the pandemic and the fact that some students have moved on to some four-year colleges and universities that aren't nearby, some of our students can't be here this evening, but they wanted everyone to know just how transformational this experience has been and how proud they are to be a member of this very exclusive SUTA Student Club. With that said, here's just a basic question that's come through. And it says, everyone looks so confident, professional, impressive, and ready to take the world on. What gave you the confidence to apply knowing that you would be featured like this? So let me bring up the panelist information here. And I'm just going to randomly select folks, and I hope you have a good answer. Let's start with Anisha.
Hi. Wearing this suit definitely gave me the confidence, and just being around other like-minded students like me, just saying that I belong there. Everyone made me feel really comfortable, like I belong there, and yeah, I was really comfortable just being around the whole entire experience. Even being at the store, they gave me a lot of input on my suit, and if I had something that didn't look right, they would automatically tell me, and they were very honest about it, and that's how I know I was really confident in everything, as long as with my skills.
Great answer. Laura, how about yourself? Laura, you're muted.
Thank you, Jay. Student's been a fantastic experience. It was so much fun. Everyone, I really think we all kind of gave each other that confidence, being there and, watching each other from a distance, go up on stage. And it was a little nerve-wracking, but it was fun. It was a lot of fun, and everyone has just been fantastic through this whole experience.
Joseph, how about yourself? You like to go by Zach, right?
Yeah, that's correct.
How about yourself?
The motivation for this was the question, correct? It was definitely probably when I found out I was having my first son. I realized that what I was doing in school was great and I was very proud of it, but I didn't know how much I had to show for it. So it really became about doing something that I could show him later, that if you work hard, get results, and reach for things, that you can actually grab them.
I think it's amazing, Zach. And I guess even maybe more importantly, how does your wife like the suit?
She heard me talking, saw the suit, and started crying. So that's usually a good thing for her.
Wow, that's great. Thank you.
Thank you.
Same question to you. What gave you the motivation and confidence to do this? You're muted.
Sorry about that.
No worries.
I want to say the whole experience, coming from like the first official meeting we had, knowing that we were elected for student, that just gave me the whole outside of the classroom, everything like that. Just all the motivation was there. The right people were in charge. The right people were there to guide us all on our own individual creative paths. So, and then bringing that from the table, literally bringing that to the actual experience of trying the suit on, everything like that, looking good, feeling good, just, hey, where's the stage? Like, just everything was there at the right time. It was brought up the correct, proper way, and it just felt great.
Thank you. Brianna, same question for you. What gave you the confidence and motivation to do this?
Actually, Dr. S gave me the confidence and motivation to do this. I didn't really know what to expect at first. But then once I got involved in the program, I started to build my own inner motivation, because as a woman in the science field, it's often difficult to get recognition as you deserve. So I wanted to feel the part, so I know going into a job interview, there's no questions asked, I belong here in this environment, with high output.
You definitely belong. You did
Oh,
fantastic.
thank you. Thanks.
Anthony, what about you? What gave you the confidence to do this?
Yeah, what gave me the confidence to do this was pretty much the preparation. After, like I said, watching it, I kind of got the feel for it, started to imagine myself in it. So that gave me confidence. Just getting the insight and getting encouragement from my mentors, such as Dr. Rasidi, that she definitely gave me a lot of confidence. And of course, the suit, that's the cherry on the top. I feel great.
Yeah, I told you this when you were actually kind of walking across the stage. I love the scarf. It just looks awesome. So, and a question came in for you, my friend, and it is, how do you feel now that you've accomplished your goal of participating as a student?
Oh, I love that question. I feel powerful. Honestly, it's like when you want something bad enough and you work toward it and you accomplish it. I mean, you should only feel powerful and get the motivation to just keep doing it, to keep, I guess, manifesting things. I would say this was manifested. Like I said, I seen myself in it and I wanted it. And I worked toward it and I got it. I feel powerful.
And you look powerful too. All of you look powerful, right? You look good, you look powerful, you're exuding confidence. Just awesome. Victoria, let me ask you. So when you applied to this program, you were a high school student, right?
I was selected by GCIT, and that's how I got part of how I joined SUDA student. And I decided to participate as it was the end of my senior year. And as an accumulation of my growth in confidence and my high school accomplishments, I felt that I could not just add this, but it would be a great experience for being able to get a nice outfit for an interview and for beyond an interview. And I just saw an opportunity and decided to take it and see where it would lead me. Thank you.
It led you here. Congratulations. Sarah, let me ask you, being an employee and you know, being a part of the organization, was it nerve-wracking for you to apply for this in any way?
Yes, because as an employee, I always thought that maybe I shouldn't apply for something like this or leave it just for the students, or opportunities of this matter don't normally come up for faculty members or staff members. So when I saw it came up in the AWCC at our meetings, were saying that we were looking for someone in the AWCC to apply, I figured, why not just try? The worst they can say is no. And then of course I got accepted, obviously. So it was very nerve-wracking writing the essay and putting everything into it for the AWCC and just being selected. So getting from there to here was a journey, if you believe that or not.
Oh, no, absolutely. Putting yourself out there is always nerve-wracking. I don't care who you are, it's always nerve-wracking. But now you've got a really nice suit to wear when you put yourself out there in the future, right?
Absolutely.
So, congratulations. All right, so let's do this. We'll close on, and this is the question, what do you plan to do next? Where are you going next now that you have this fabulous suit, you have all this confidence? And if you want to leave any parting advice for future students, please go ahead and do that as well. And I will start with Victoria.
I am a freshman at Loyola University, Maryland. I'm currently majoring in chemistry with a writing minor. And what I plan to do with my suit later on is to help me get internships in research and presentations that will come up in my college career. And then after college, use it for that interview, my first job, my first career job, and just see how else I can put this suit to use.
That's awesome. Lisa.
Yeah. So I should, with any luck, graduate in the spring with my associates in human resource management. And I'm not sure if I'm going to continue on to get the 4-year degree or if I'm going to work on maybe getting some HR certifications, some letters after my name, as I like to call them. But I'm already in the workforce, but my goal is to find a spot in a career that I love. So move to a position, move to a company that I can work for and with to maybe work on some policy, some procedure. I love organizational culture. I love the nitty gritty of those kind of pieces. So I'm hoping that this suit dress that I have will help me when I go to interview for something and when I go to kind of take on the world and, in big business, as I like to say it.
I think any organization would be lucky to have you.
Thank you.
Welcome. Laura, how about yourself?
I am a current employee with RCSJ in the Military Education Office, so I plan on wearing my suit, my dress to work. Maybe this week, maybe next week, we'll see. But I am still continuing my education in psychology at Rowan University.
That's awesome. Zach, yourself?
So I will be using this. I currently work for a company, so anytime I apply for an internal position, this will be the suit that I use. I should graduate in the springtime with my associates in psychology, and I'm going to attempt to join the Rowan 3-in-1 program. So I do 3 years here and 1 year at Rowan. We're all double major in psychology and political science, and it's not just for work. This will be the suit that I wear when I baptize my son in the spring.
Oh, that's amazing. Really, that's great.
Thank you.
Kira?
Hello. Yes, currently or recently I just graduated from RCSJ with my diploma in business administration, business administration. I'm currently a junior transfer student at Rowan University studying supply chain and logistics. So with that being said, getting school done and under my belt even more and excelling my skills and everything like that, I will use this suit for many things to even get to graduation. And then when I go and land that job interview for my career is where I'll be. And then I will, hopefully, if I still fit in it after that, then I will be wearing it for many other things as well.
If you have any issues, I'm sure you can go to Brooks Brothers and they can do alterations for you.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Thank you. Gino.
Yes. I am currently a business student at Rowan University. My major is finance, and I'm a junior. And I'm definitely going to wear this suit at all of the business events that Rowan University holds, and definitely at my first job interview. I think it makes you confident when the suit is especially tailored to you, and this program does that very well. And I was very thankful to be in this program.
That's great. Anisha, how about yourself?
Hi, so I plan to wear my suit to more interviews, obviously, and more networking events. I am a business administrations major here at RCSJ, and I will be transferring probably to Rowan next year when I finish everything. And so, yeah, so it will definitely help me with networking events, and because I'm in the business field as well as the creative field, and this suit is very versatile. So I could take off the jacket and just wear the shirt for more casual look. And I just really appreciate that and how I was able to show my personality with my suit. And it's very, very nice.
And that your personality, I got to tell you, it shined through. Congratulations.
Thank you.
Brianna, how about yourself?
I'm currently a junior at Rowan University in their coordinated master's program in nutrition and dietetics. I plan on wearing my suit with any professional development I have with my cohort. We have a couple of different community outreach events that we'll go to, so definitely will be wearing it for all of those.
Thank you. Anthony?
I'm currently at my dream school, New York University. They have me in a beautiful hotel, so I'm getting treated very, very well. And I can't tell you exactly when I plan to wear my suit, but my gut will tell me when the time is right, when it's going to be that big meeting that I need to impress. So, fingers crossed to that. What I'm going to do is continue with a business I've started, Splash with Positivity, and do as many internships and apprenticeships as I can up here. And yeah, when the time is right, they'll see me in this.
All right, looking forward to it. And Sarah, how about yourself?
Well, with my video, I obviously like working in higher education. My passion is where I am. So I'm hoping that my suit will help elevate me up the ladder chain at higher education, if not into administration, into professorship. So I'm hoping that something will happen with that, and I'll be wearing this with it.
Excellent. I've no doubt you'll achieve that dream. Before we end this evening's event, Dr. Clagmore, do you have any parting words?
It's just not often that you get to see the end of the story. So often we do good things in life, and we hope that what we did went well. You can all feel, all of you who are in the program tonight, you can all feel that that you did an amazing thing by being a part of SUTA Student, every one of you. Thank you. I can't see you all, but I know you're there. So I want to thank you all for what you did, all the people who donated to make the clothing purchase possible, Brooks Brothers, all the administrators, President Keating for believing in this program all these years and pushing us forward to make more opportunities for more students. This was the largest number of students that we ever served in SUTA Student, 14 students, all divisions, both campuses, all campuses, and someone from administration, as you know, so from staff. So, you know, it's really been an amazing thing to be a part of. I'm humbled by it. Thank you for allowing me to serve you in this capacity. Thank you all tonight for being here. And I hope as we go forward that we'll continue this program and serve an even greater number of students. So thank you and good night.
Thank you to all of our partners. This really is a transformational event. I hope everyone enjoyed it. We'll have the video available shortly. And be safe, everybody, and thank you again.